Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Woo. I know. Sauced in the City is my favorite show. I know. Brenda's my girl, don't you know? Yeah. Lights so bright, they shine so low. Vegas nights, we steal the glow. Every step feels like a flow. With my girl, we steal the show. I know. Sauced in the City is my favorite show. I know. Brenda's my girl, don't you know? Yeah. Randy's been here for so long. Santana Beans can sing the song. Christy Bacon will bring the bomb. With Zeke's rehab, what can go wrong? Lights so bright, they shine so low. Vegas nights, we steal the glow. Every step feels like the flow. With my girl, we steal the show. I know. Sauced in the City is my favorite show. I know. Brenda's my girl, don't you know? Yeah. Funny man Green goes by the rules. If he see boobs, you know he drools. Jimmy George Hayes just gives a glaze when someone swears on PG days. Lights so bright, they shine so low. These nights we steal the glow. Every step feels like the flow. With my girl, we'll steal the show. I know. Sauced in the City is my favorite show. I know. Brenda's my girl, don't you know? Yeah.
That just warms my heart. Welcome to Sauce in the City Late Night Comedy Game Show. I have to update that. That's season 5. I don't know why I didn't do that before, but our soundtrack has been updated. Jay Watts, welcome to the show.
What's up? I can't turn it off, but I'm in the bar right now. Celebrating my best birthday. Good to see you guys.
You just have to talk really loud. You got to talk louder than them. Say it again.
Okay. I gotta talk like we in the club in the movie. Hey, what was you around here? I ain't been in town.
That's
you
right.
Austin? Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
Your inside voice. So congratulations on another banger. And thank you for like all of the intros. Tell us what you're doing. Where you at? How your day going?
Right now, I'm at this bar called Nail Creek, and we're celebrating Shayna Dollar birthday. She's turning blank, and she's a year older or year younger, how you want to call it. Everybody here is really loud, so I'm trying to be a little louder. It's a good time.
Well, we will let you off the hook. And we will ask you who should be the next person that we should see how they day going.
Oh, you gotta pick Sean. She had a good day and a bad day. All day was nice.
Okay, let's do it. Hey, Charms.
Hey, Brenda.
Hey.
You already know.
I already
All
know.
day, every day is blessed. Blessed.
I am glad that you are here. Wait for it. I'm glad that you are here because you are one of the comedy triplets. So welcome to the cast. We are so excited about your little face. It is trending well. Everyone who sees it, just these little girls, when you guys actually come here to Vegas, you will get to see this triad of little girls that just look at your picture and they cannot wait to color it. They're like, is it done yet? And I'm like, no, I'm getting there. I'm working on it. So first of all, I want to say welcome to the cast. And secondly, now I can say, how your day go?
Oh yes, my day is going, Brenda. I got into the council meeting today for our city.
Yeah.
Got to put a little fire up under them, girl.
Hey, just a little bit.
I did not know that they were really spicy individuals, and it was like a headshot thrown here, shot thrown here, commentator there. They were feisty. So
Okay.
it was a good match. It was.
I love it. We're gonna talk more about it into the episode, but because this season is all about our ratchetness and ratcheting it up. So we are definitely going to talk about some of those more spicier stories. So, Charms, who do you think should be our next castmate that you want to hear about how their day went?
Ooh, how about Randy?
Randy, welcome to the stream, Randy.
Thank you. It's always good to be here.
Yeah, so let's talk about it. The new game tip out will be doing every month. So everybody, Matt Timney always says, "You never told me." Okay, so I'm again gonna tell everybody on every single episode. If you are here and you enjoy the wonderful content that these people help me to put out on a triple bi-week basis, not once, not twice, but three times a week. Please, please, please. When we ask you guys to tip them out, please go ahead. We were able to raise $100. Shout out to Vanessa Ray. Shout out to Jim Zachary Jr. Shout out to you, Randy. Shout out, oh, the other ones don't want me to say, but shout out to y'all that actually tipped, and shout out to myself because I actually gave money myself, so shout out to me too. And we were able to tip out J Watch, tip out Nacho Brian, when I get his correct cash app information, and tip out Bacon. So we are very happy for that. So Randy, how'd your day go?
Oh, it's pretty good. Another day on the job delivering equipment. That's what I do. That's my real job here in Tampa. But I drive all over the place. I drive all over Tampa and South Tampa. So it's not too boring that way. I can go where I want.
Okay, so you're gonna need to sit up and speak up, right? Like
Yeah.
the same way I'm talking to you. No, it's not the mic's fault. It's not the mic's fault. It's your fault. I need you to talk louder.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, the mic
There
was
you
kind
go.
of pointed the wrong way, too. So I
No, no, no,
turned it.
no, no, no.
But
Yes, but good. I'm glad that your day was good, and I'm glad you got in a lot of practice with the driving, because when you're here in Las Vegas, Nevada, because they're taking all the money for the roads and gas is $9 a gallon, the road work is going to slow down here. I'm pretty sure.
I just wish they put down some traffic lines. Does Las Vegas have any traffic lines?
I don't know, but we're definitely gonna get to the bottom of it. But Randy, it's always nice to see you. Who's the next castmate to the stream?
Ratchet Tracy.
Ratchet Tracy.
Hype me up, hype me up, hype me up.
From the soul.
Yes, in your spirit, in your spirit. Hey
Yay.
y'all, hey,
Welcome,
it's your girl, Ratchet
Ratchet
Tracy.
Tracy.
And we are
And
glad
I
that you are feeling better. And let me just prep the people, right? Because instead of us doing the old stale, introduce yourself to the people. No, 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 no. It's terrible that way. You got to let me love on you, and you got to let me express my feelings when I have y'all in my midst. And I'm just so happy to see you. And one lesson you said, if I praise you privately, I should be able to praise you publicly. Yeah. See, I've been listening. I was listening.
Good job. Bend that V.
Yes. And it's a lesson that I want all the cast to learn. If you can praise Sauce in the City privately, I'm going to need some more publicly.
Right.
Right. Because first of all, I can't have nothing. Right. And so I need as much energy to help me to defend my platform as possible. So if you can throw your hands up and say, Yay, Sauce in the City privately, I'm going to need to see some more publicly. Now I can say, Ratchet Tracy, how was your day?
My day was great today, guys. I have made it to the rehab side of
Woohoo!
everything.
Right.
Yes, yes, yes. And so we're taking it one day at a time. And I'm excited because I'm one step closer to being on the stage again. But I am not going to deny y'all of the funny. So rather I'm on the stage or not, y'all stay tuned because the funny is coming to you.
That's right. I cannot wait. So that's number one. But while you're on the mend, we get to have you on our trend. Look at me dropping bars.
Bar.
Because we get to kind of have you a little bit more. Because I know once it all gets better, I'm gonna be like, Retch, and I'm going to be so happy to see you get back out there and do your thing because I can't wait to see the new way to which you're going to do it after this. So, Ratchet Tracy, welcome. And tell me who's the next person to the stream.
Let's bring Rennie Jenny.
Rennie Jenny, feeling fancy. Hi, Rennie Jenny.
Hello.
It is so good to see you. And like I told everybody else, it's great when you introduce yourself, but it's even better when somebody gets to love on you. So,
Yeah.
first of all, loving the new background picture. Tell us more.
So this is my new outfit. I absolutely love it. I paid way too much for it. You can't see the boots because I had to crop it. But yeah. I dyed my hair like a bluish blackish, and it actually turned out more green because I dyed it red. And I'm feeling fancy because last weekend I got my hair did. I don't know how well you can see it, but this is a
Oh, we can
double.
see it.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
there's two rows. It's a double headband, right? One
Looking
going
like
this way.
Princess Leia. Uh
Yep.
huh.
And in the back, it's a 5 strand. So 5 strands of hair all
All
the way
the way up the back. And we can see it.
all the way up.
Oh, all the way up. Well, I think you are looking fancy. I'm glad you are feeling fancy. And
Yeah.
now we get to say, how was your day?
Today was crazy.
Oh,
So I work from home, right? And I got these big windows so I can see what's going on out in the world. And this crazy cat decided that it wanted to attack my cat. So I opened the door,
man.
and my dog decided to chase it. And I'm like, but I gotta, yeah. So I just let him. He came back eventually, just in time, because like maybe an hour later, a German Shepherd had gotten out and was just roaming the streets right in front of my house for like 2 3 hours. And I'm like, I really need to call somebody about that, like the city.
Oh, jeez.
So yeah,
Oh, man.
super
Well,
fun.
I am glad that you are a cat lover because me and cats, we're not the best friends, but I'm glad you are definitely a cat lover and can put up with that.
It's just something
Um,
about when they curl up on my chest and start purring. It's like it's therapeutic. It's actually the purr is good for you. Like it helps with like your bones or something. I don't know. I read about it. They're good for you.
right, okay. Well, who is going to be our next to the stream?
Let's see. Who do we have left? We have my new favorite. Her name is Mocha.
Mohoka.
Mocha Mataya.
Mocha Jordan. Welcome to a second one of the triplets. Mocha Jordan, welcome. I get to love on you now because you are one of our new triplet comedy chicks. And I just love what Nacho Brian is doing with you guys. And you are another one that's in the photo. The little girl looked up at me and she clutched my waist and she said, I want to color her. And I said, oh.
Aw.
That's so sweet. I love that. It makes me feel important.
I was like, oh, and even better. I mean, I love everybody, but she's a little black girl, and it was just a special moment to see that your characters are reaching these young ladies, and I couldn't be more happier. So, welcome to the triplet clan, and now you could tell us how was your day.
It was great. It was long. So today I went to another college to transfer over. I'm working on my 2 degrees, actually. So when I'm not doing my music and being your favorite taxi Uber driver, I'm trying to educate myself too. So I'm doing 100 million things at once, and I'm still doing the show. So I'm just, back, not multitasking.
You know what? And we appreciate it. Right, because as you were hearing my mouth over there in the green room, it is just super important because we have 365 days to raise $20,000. $20,000. And I don't know, I want to kind of do it just to say I raised $20,000. Right. So I just appreciate the time that you put into the show because the relationships with the little girl that hugged me around my waist, I was super excited to color your photo. That's how we're going to do it. And so now, or actually on Sunday, we can actually send her mom a link to the show so that she's getting to know you guys. So we're building a fandom, and thank you for playing along with the game. So who's going to be our next castmate to the stream?
We have Ivy Her left. Let's go.
I be her. Oh, welcome to the stream. And now I get to love on you. Hold on. Love your new hair. Love it, love it, love it. Nacho Brian, do not change her photo. She's working on it, but I love it in the process. Redheads have more fun, definitely.
Mhm.
So now I get to ask you, wait, before I do that, welcome to the triplets. You were the first one born into the triplets. So you by nature are the oldest, are the eldest of our triplets. And I'm super excited because these kids at the store, what they've offered me to do at the store is to get or is to print out a whole bunch of tester pages. And for Easter, I get to allow the kids that come to the store to color the pages. And your pages were a special request. They love the three of y'all together. They love it. So welcome to the cast. Now I get to ask you rest of the cast. How was
your day?
There you go.
Well, I actually had a eventful day. I got up and I went to school, went to go sign up to go to school for culinary arts.
Yes, y'all give it up. Hello, give it up. Hello, claps. Claps.
Okay. Wait, hold them claps.
Uh-oh.
First I get there, they got me in the wrong building. They're actually in the hospital building. Okay, so I figured it out. So mind you, they said we get to the class, we got to walk 2 blocks to get to the kitchen where the classroom is that they just remodeled. Mind you, I'm on a scooter. I'm talking about one of them rollators. My wheel has no nut on it, so my wheel get ready to come off. In the middle of the street on the north side, potholes everywhere, and I'm trying to roll it on 3 wheels. They so all they looking at me. Mind you, I'm the old head. I had this wig on, and it was cold, and then it was twisting.
The tire was twisted or your wig was twisted?
So I make it into the kitchen. They take us around and everything. So I'm like, oh, I could do this. And I'm looking around. I said, yeah, you know what? I can do this. I can do this. So I'm thinking they was going to let us go from there. We had to go back for the 2 blocks back to that little room. Well, I'm going to call my Uber from there. I'm like, I'm out.
Okay, wait a minute. Y'all still give it up for IB Her. That's dedication. That's dedication to your craft. All right, IB Her. Who's our next person to the stream?
Oh, that would have to be Jay. Watch it.
No,
Are you sure?
He's already right here.
Everyone.
Try Pat.
Brenda.
Try Pat.
We're forgetting the newbie.
Where's he at?
Patrick. All right.
Yo, how we doing? How we doing?
I know. So, okay. So first of all, that was a test, right? To see if you had made an impression upon the cast.
Ow.
It seems that Randy did remember you, so at least you got one.
Hey, what? We gotta start at small numbers. You don't build up the IG following starting at 1,000 followers. You know.
I hear that. But we always treat our first one the most special. So remember that as we go throughout the show. So being that you are a newbie to the show, tell me and the people tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond a little bit more about Patrick.
Sure. Yeah. My name is Patrick. I'm from Houston. I live in Brooklyn, New York. I like McDonald's, obviously. You know, shout out to Mickey D's. I actually make AI videos for work. That's my job. Kind of
Nice.
controversial. Some
Hold
people
on.
don't like.
Wait. Put a pin in that. He makes AI videos for work. Let's give it up for Patrick.
Shazam.
Yeah, right now I'm making a lot of videos with an AI George Washington character.
Uh-oh.
But like bringing him into the present, basically. I'm like transporting George Washington, and now he has to go watch the kids do dances on TikTok, and he's like, "What is going on? What is happening?"
I can't wait to see more of your work. All right, Patrick. It is nice to meet you. And beforehand, I asked you a couple of questions. So now I'm going to ask you those same questions live. Are you with me?
Let's do it.
All right. So the first one I asked you, I said, are you open to learning about new people and new things? And your short answer was yes. So now what I'm going to do is put a little time on the clock and give you some time to expand.
Sure. Start now. Go ahead.
Yeah.
All right. So I want to learn about y'all. How long has this been going for? You've been doing this show for how long now? You're in the 6th season, but we got 6 seasons. Oh, this is not a dialogue. I'm just talking to myself. Well, I'm used to that already. But anyways, how we doing?
If you're it already seems like you're open to learning new things because you've asked me like 3 questions, and I was thinking of an answer to the first one, and then I heard the second 2, and I was like, what? So the first answer to your question is I, Brenda Brown, and Randy, actually, Holton, have been doing this over 6 years, since November 2019. We have been sauced in the city and in it up. But this is the 5th season of this new show, which is Sauced in the City late night comedy game show. This is the 5th season of this series, which we welcome you to. Now, what was your second question?
I think my second question is like, how long has like the whole cast been together? Is anybody else new? Or am I like how? Who's the
Okay,
newest person besides me to the cast?
okay. I'll let Ratchet Tracy answer that. Ratchet, unmute your mic and your voice will follow.
Sorry, Patrick. So, I want to tell you that you are new along with the people that are coming on season 5, which is Mocha, which is I Be Her, and which is Charm. So you are the winner in these buns.
Ah.
Hey, yo, I don't know what that means, but I don't think they sell that at McDonald's.
All right, Patrick. Definitely, you are the newest, meaning this is your very first episode. You have no idea who we are. The rest of the cast, we've kind of been um, mixing this sauce for maybe about, I guess, with all the people you see on the screen, I'm going to say maybe about 4 weeks that everybody's been together. So you're a little behind, but not that far. So it's a good thing you came when you did. All right, so it's obvious you're open to learning new things. So my second question is, do you like to have fun? And your answer was yes. So tell us about it.
Yeah, I like to have fun. I mean, every day's a blessing. I feel like, why wouldn't you have fun? What, you're just gonna stare at the sun and scream at the sky all day? I mean, we got bodies for a reason. We got minds for a reason. Why not enjoy it? Walk around, smell the flowers, smoke some weed, eat some pizza. I mean, why else are we here? God didn't put us on the earth for us to have a bad time. You know what I'm saying?
I do get that. All right, anybody got any questions about Patrick's fun bone?
How did he and how was he introduced to Sauce in the City? Was he a fan? Was he
I saw a post online advertising the opportunity. If to be like the most like blunt about how I heard about this, I hadn't seen any episodes up until this. This is the first episode I'm experiencing.
I love it.
okay? Okay.
Okay.
Well,
Anybody else
Can you
got any questions about Patrick's fun bone?
can you do some IGs of us?
Some
A,
Can you repeat that? I'm sorry, Rand.
He
IA,
said
Some
IGs.
IA, IG, IC. I don't know.
IAIG. What do you
computer,
mean by that?
that
He means
computer,
AI.
AI.
Oh, AI.
I'm old.
Randy's age.
Yeah, I'll AI all of you. I'll give you all whatever voice you want to. Anybody here want to sound like Trump? Anybody here want to sound
Oh
like?
no.
I'll
Hey,
put
I
I'll
think
put their voice on your body.
I think what we have found is an animator that can help out Nacho Brian. I think that's what I'm hearing. I think you and Nacho Brian, shout out to him who does all of our animation. I think you could help him. I really do. And I love your fun bone and I love your ability to say yes because that's where the fun comes from, right? If you say no, no fun comes from that. All right.
Actually,
So
that's the first rule of improv, right?
is it?
Yes,
I don't
and
know. I've never taken an improv class. I've just kind of always improved. I
same.
didn't
Yeah,
know. Go ahead.
you had the improv of life. The improv of life. You didn't have to go to a class for that.
I did not. So I didn't know it was a thing until now. So number 3, do you like to travel for your art? And if no, would you travel if given the chance? And your answer was yes. Expound on that. And where have you traveled for your art?
Oh gosh, since I've started doing comedy, I've traveled around the tri-state area, like performing in Philly, performing in Boston. I mean, I travel all around the tri-state area, so I'm doing gigs regularly in Long Island, Jersey, Staten Island, the Bronx, Queens, Manhattan, Brooklyn, all over. And I've performed in
Okay.
my home state. I've done gigs in Austin, Houston, San Antonio, Colorado. It's,
Nice.
comedy for me is a way. It's my way of experiencing the world, and how I connect with people.
I love it. Now, see, I didn't have to prod that one out of you. All right, so let's go on to number 4. What is your expected compensation to ensure your appearance and performance in Las Vegas, Nevada on June 23rd, 24th, which is my birthday, by the way, and 25th of 2027? And your answer was $150 a show. So now that you've spent a little time in the green room with us, because that's literally, let's see, 300, 450 is what you're asking for these 3 days in Vegas. Now that you've kind of spent a little time with us, are you going to stick with this, or would you like to twist and give us
Honestly,
another price?
y'all seem like a really fun bunch of people. And I guess to give more context, my brother lives in Las Vegas. So I got a place to stay. I got family to see. So I feel like this is the perfect excuse for me to see family and do comedy in a new place. So I'm flexible on whatever y'all can afford. I'm always happy to go see my brother and make a trip out to see him.
Y'all give it up for Patrick with the answer. All right, Patrick, your last question, which was, are you available on Wednesday, 3/18 tonight at 7:30 Pacific Standard Time, which is 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time? And you said yes. Now, my question for this one is, did I not say that right? Or is this like, because you were, because down here you put, I apologize. My
Oh,
sincere
because
apologies,
you
but
sent
the
me that message and I thought I was going to be running late because I showed up at like 10:36 in the chat. I thought this is starting at 10:30, and then I got here. I'm like, oh, I'm good. So I guess my answer to that question is I'm here right now.
That's it. And y'all give it up for Patrick for being here right now. I love it. All right, Patrick. We are going to play our first game, which is called Tap In. And we are going to modify this game for you. You are going to ask the cast a simple question about you that they should have heard in your intro, right? Something you just told them, right? And the first person to turn their screen off and yell tap in will be afforded the chance to answer the question for the 5 points. Are you with me so far?
I'm with you so far.
Okay. And the person that is picked by you. So you have to pay attention to see who turns their camera off and yells tap in first. Okay. Because you'll be doing the picking. Okay.
That sounds good.
All right. If that person gets it incorrect, the next person can turn their screen on or off, or they're supposed to turn it off and yell tap in, but we'll see how this goes. But the second person that you hear scream out the word tap in and has their screen off will be afforded the chance to swoop in to answer the question for the 5 points. Okay.
Okay. Let's
All
do
right.
it.
And remember, basic, simple questions about stuff you just told them. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Question number 1.
Where am I from?
Tap
Or
in.
where am I from?
Tap in.
I think I got Charms. Charms. What's the answer?
You say you from the big H town.
Yes.
Houston.
H-Town, hold it down. You know what's up? Okay. 5
Okay.
points.
We'll give it to you, Charms, but when you answer the question, your camera must be on or you're disqualified. All right, Patrick, give it to him.
All right. So this is question number 2. Question number 2. What do I do for work right
Tap
now?
in.
Tap in.
I heard Randy first.
That would be IA.
Tap in.
You know what? I'll accept it even though you're trolling. 5 points. You're dyslexic. You're reading it wrong.
I'm dyslexic.
All right. That's really good, Patrick. You catch on really fast. All right, third and final question.
All right, third and final question. Where do I live right now?
Tap
Tap
in.
in.
I think Rennie Jenny got it. Rennie Jenny feeling fancy.
I am feeling super fancy because you live in New York.
Where specifically in New York?
Step in.
Stop it. Jaywatch.
New York.
Brooklyn.
I live in Brooklyn. Yeah, a Brooklyn transplant. I don't know, not the real Brooklyn, but I'm here.
That is good. Y'all give it up for Patrick with the questions and a new way to play tap in. You can always modify the games to your environment. So that's something you guys might want to be on the lookout for. All right, rest of the cast. Now, you know, I always give you an opportunity to give just as good as you get. So now we're going to test Patrick here and give him a chance to earn some points. Everybody with me?
Yes.
So you guys are going to ask Patrick a basic question about yourself that Patrick should know because he should have been listening. All right? And everybody's going to get a chance to do so. All right, we're going to start with Ratchet Tracy before the meds kick in.
Praise the Lord, because they are definitely kicking in. You are so smart, Brenda. I love you.
Mwah.
Okay, Patrick. What is my first name?
Tracy.
You have to turn your camera off and yell the word.
Sorry. Tracy.
No.
No. Yell the word tap in. You have to turn your camera off, yell tap in. Right. Tracy, you have to say Patrick. No, you got to listen, Patrick.
Tap in.
Ratchet.
Okay, Patrick, I said, I'm going to ask the question again. Be careful. Okay. What is the first name? Patrick.
Tap in.
What's the answer? What'd he say?
What's the answer?
There you go. Bingo. Bam, 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 bam.
From the soul. All right, Mocha Jordan.
Patrick, where am I from? What area code?
Tap in.
Yes.
You have to say his name.
Oh, Patrick, yes.
Upstate New York.
Upstate, but do you remember the area code?
The area code. Oh my gosh. 8675309. I know.
Does that mean tap in? That I can swoop in?
Yes, Rennie Jenny. She's got the hang of the game.
I think you said it was the 315.
Yes.
Okay. I remember. I'm not that loopy yet.
All right. Very nicely done, guys. All right, Jay Watch. Are you there? No? Yes. Give Patrick a question. He should know.
What's my name?
Tap in.
I'm doing it for Jay Watch. Patrick.
Jay Watch.
Very good. All right, Randy, your turn.
All right. You ready, Patrick?
Let's do it.
What did I say was my day job?
Tap in.
Patrick, what's the answer?
Being an all-around nice guy and bringing joy to our lives.
I like that answer, but that's a.
Tap in. Tap in.
Go ahead, Rennie Jenny.
You're in medical transport.
That's close enough.
Okay. Some kind of transport. Medicinal.
All right, Charms. It's your turn, right? Or did I start with you? No, Charms, it's your turn.
So name something that I said I like to do.
Tap in.
I'm doing it for her. Patrick.
You like to laugh.
No, that wasn't mentioned, but yes, that is evident. It's not true. It's true, but not true.
It's close.
Jenny.
You like to do like humanitarian, like going to rallies and talking to political peoples and things of importance.
Type shit. Okay, you got that, Randy. You got that, girl.
Yeah.
All right, I be her.
Okay. Where did I go today?
Tap in.
Patrick.
You went to work today.
Tap in.
Nick. Charms.
You signed up for culinary classes at the college, girl.
Charles got it.
All right, Rennie Jenny.
Bacon wants me to ask you if you've ever been to a Ren Fair, but I'm going to save that question for later. My question is, what do I like to do for fun?
Tap in.
Okay, Patrick, what do I do for fun?
You like to go to Ren Fair.
He got one. If you don't get this one, I don't know. All right, everybody, cameras on. Bonus question. Everybody can play because I'm going to ask my question. Dun, 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 dun. Everybody ready?
Yes.
Jay Watch isn't ready. But that's
What's
okay.
the name of the newbie?
Tap in.
Rennie Jenny.
It's Patrick.
That is correct. Patrick, you don't even know your own name. That's all right. We doing all right, guys.
Some days I know myself, some days I don't, you know.
He was like, what happened? What just happened? All right, so who's ready to move on to the next game?
Do this.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't matter. We're moving on anyway. All right, so we have What Would Comedy Do? This is a 10-minute conversation. I'm going to ask you 5 questions, and you guys have to get through all 5 of the questions in 10 minutes. It can be done with 10 people. I don't think we ever get it done, but it can be done.
Sweet.
But shout out to the cast. So everybody ready for our first question? All right, Ivy Her. Our first question is, because I post things on my page. So Patrick, thank you for being on my page, trying to get some idea. Low key with the stalking, but that's okay. So here's a question. I thought of this at the grocery store because I'm doing this event. It's a fundraising event, and it is here in Las Vegas, Nevada, and it's called Body of Art. And this is a event for tattoo enthusiasts who love getting tattoos and are all tattooed and artwork. They have artwork everywhere. So this is a live tattoo exhibition. So while I was in my daily studies, I was looking, and my question to you guys is, who do you think has more tattoos of their kids or referencing their kids? Is it moms or dads? What do you think, Ivy Her?
Probably moms.
Okay.
Well, you know what? Then again, no, I gotta rephrase. I gotta take that back because my brother, he got all his kids on him, and none of his baby mamas got none of them on there. So it's men. It's men. It's definitely men and everything. Because I have an adopted son, but I don't have no kids. God said, don't have no kids because you don't want no tattoos of no kids. So they put tattoos of birds and panthers and flowers and stuff like that. So that's a man. That's a man thing. That's definitely men. Because women, they be getting little flowers. Like, I got 16 kids and they got 16 flowers on themselves. Or they got a whole big old bouquet and everything. Well, this one is Mikey and this one is this one. Well, who's the baby daddy? Wait a minute. And let me think. Mikey Chad. Yeah, no, it's men. Yeah, because we don't got enough breasts to do that. We ain't got enough room to do all that. So it's men. And I would like to see well, come on, Rennie. What you think about that, Rennie?
So I think you're right. I think it is men, and I think I even know why. It's because they have to be like, that one's mine. We know whose ours is. Like, we don't get confused because they came out of us already. We don't need another imprint on them. We already got the stretch marks.
Yeah.
They're ours. Okay. But the guy's got to be like, okay, that one's mine. I gotta remember what their name is.
That's what.
What do you think, Charms?
I mean, I don't know. A lot of these girls, they it's true. They don't have their kids' names. They probably got their baby daddy name for the kids' names.
Yeah.
So I just think it's gonna be the men because they're always like, I'm that baby papa. Like, you can't tell him that baby not his baby because the baby is right here, bro.
Right. It don't matter if it look like him or not. It's just not.
So what about you, Jay Watch?
I have fake tattoos that I Photoshop on my body to look cool. However, I don't have any real ones. Um, my wife had my name on her. My ex-wife had my name on her, and I ain't got hers on mine. So who won? Every dude she ever gonna be with, gonna have my name. Every time you look at her, it'll be Joe.
Okay, let's put the train back on the track. Who do you think has more tattoos, moms or dads, of their kids?
I'm soft right now. I'm soft and pretty right now. Mama, daddy. I'm gonna say mamas. Mamas. Yeah.
Okay.
Man.
And what?
And transfer to Ratchet Tracy.
I'm gonna say moms only because I put my kid's name on me first. The reason why I'm not gonna say dads is because the guy probably put the name on him, but that ain't his baby. Now I ain't talking about me personally. Got one of the kids' name that wasn't his, but he was dedicated to the cause though. Shout out to those fathers.
Stepdaddies.
And what do you think? And what do you
pass? Oh, pass. Okay,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna pass it to Mocha.
So on my end, I think moms more because every single mom I know has got there's Clavion, there's Lavanion, there's Lala, there's Julia, here's Boo Boo, here's this. I think I think every mom except me. I don't have tattoos. I'm the only one. But my first tattoo, I would probably get my daughter's name. Like it's just a second thing. So the mom's always got the sentimental value, I feel like a dad, like they said, they're not going to put it on that unless they know it's theirs. A guy is not even going to claim that baby until they're 3 years old unless they really know. So that's all I got to say. But Patrick, what do you think?
Oh man, I think it's got to be the fathers, man, because I feel like fathers, they're all about like the cheesy mom tattoos. They're gonna have the kid tattoos too as well. Get the whole family there. Get the cousin tattoo. Get the second cousin tattoo. I mean, I don't know, I'm seeing the vision already. I feel like if I have a kid, I might have a kid out there. I don't know. I don't know. If I do, then I want their name on there. I'm just saying.
Oh my gosh, you guys are funny. All right. And then you, Patrick, have to pass it to the next person by saying, what do you think?
All right. What do you think, Randy?
Well, being as old as I am, back in the day, did women even have a tattoo? That was like taboo. You seen a tattoo on a woman, you're like, man, she's white trash for sure. I mean, that was a label right there. Can't say nothing else. Don't say nothing else. But now it's all been wiped out, so anything goes. I think the moms. Yeah.
You think the moms?
What do you think, Brenda?
Was this, Randy? Was this
Well, from
1974?
what I saw today,
Yes.
I definitely think that it is the fathers for the reason of what the ladies who agreed with fathers said. I just think that they have to mark themselves to keep count. Because this one guy came in, he was like, this little boo boo, this little shay shay, this little. I was like, I only got 3 minutes per customer. Like, you gotta hurry up.
Yeah.
By the time he got to the 5th name, I was like, how many kids do you have? He was like, I got 9. And I was like, well, you're going to need to call me, text me to go to the Body of Art live tattoo exhibit, because therefore I can give you more space to tell those stories, because I would love to hear them, but not right now while my boss is yelling at me. But I definitely think the dads, and I'm so stoked to find out if you guys tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond want to hear more about the Body of Art live tattoo exhibition in Las Vegas, Nevada. We're going to have one on May 12th, and we're going to have the second one on either Father's Day or my birthday. Stay tuned for the information. All right, next question. Ready? All right.
Yes.
So I got a question. Comedy. If a male comedian is caught and shown on tape by TMZ for slapping or hitting a female, no matter the reason, if you were the promoter, should said male comedian lose his gigs? And is it TMZ's fault that he's losing the money? So I'm going to start with Patrick. Patrick, what do you think?
I actually had some trouble hearing the question. Could you say it one more time? My apologies.
Okay, so can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, so I said if a comedian gets caught on tape slapping, hitting, punching a woman, should he lose his gig if you're the promoter and you saw it on TMZ? And then the bonus question is it TMZ's fault that he lost the money?
All right, so I think especially if this is recent, like, and this is like something that was documented like very, very recently, then that's just a bad look, because that'll affect the show, right? If fans know this video's out there, fans might boycott. They might be protesting outside. You don't know what's going to happen. Like, if you're looking at it from a purely business standpoint, you don't want that energy being attached to your lineup, right? And secondly, is it TMZ's fault? TMZ's trying to get their money too, you know? You know what I'm saying? You can't blame people walking around with the camera. They're trying to get their content. But yeah, man, I wouldn't want someone on my lineup that I knew just beat someone up like that. I'd be like, hey, like, go do something else. Go run for office or something. I don't know.
Right on.
All right, so I'm gonna pass it to Mocha. Mocha, what do you think? What do you think about this situation?
I think that, obviously it's a sticky situation, because first of all, I want to know why it happened. That's the first thing. I want to know why. I want to know the drama behind it. But also, it's a bad look. It is a bad look. We can't be having that around, when the promotion, whatever. But if the guy was really good, and we know the back, it could be like a Chris Brown situation, it'll stem back up when it's time to right. But at the same time, It's always gonna be in the back. Like everyone's gonna be like, remember when he did that? It's so, and it's his own fault that he did it in public where TMZ can see it, because TMZ, like he said, is trying to make his money. So I mean, if you did it in public where TMZ can find you, you're the stupid one. That's all I could say. Ready, Jenny, what do you feel like?
I mean, that's pretty much what I was going to say too. You know, it would not be wise of TMZ to keep, you know, a violent man. Like, that's not an image they want to promote, like y'all were saying. And it's on him. It's his bad. He should have known better. Don't get caught, dude. Okay, just don't do it where people can see you, and then maybe you won't lose, you know, your show or whatever. But not that it's okay at all, but just like, if you're gonna do it behind closed doors. That's how they did it back in the day, right, Randy?
Oh, God.
Oh.
It's to the dark.
I read some things about you could only beat your wife with a stick as thick as your thumb. That was the rule of thumb. Have you ever heard that before? So
That's not where that came from.
That's where that came from.
Oh man, back then.
Yes. So, but I don't do that, and I figure, you know, if TMZ's seen it, I mean, they're going to put it out there. That's what they do. So I think it's probably going to get canceled. I mean, if it's that recent, it's probably going to say that's it for the show. They get a substitute or something like that, because you can't condone something like that for sure. But he's an idiot. What do you think, Charms?
Well, you know, I think when Michael Jackson said beat it, he wasn't talking about being a woman beater. I mean, and anybody can tell any story that they want. They don't really know the truth. It's always 3 to 30, 11, 15 different versions of the stories. It's like everybody says this is the truth. Okay, this is what happened. But did Tory Lanez shoot Meg in the foot? Because last I checked, there wasn't no bullet or bullet fragments in the foot. So it's like, if you rock with a person, you're gonna rock with them. It's all about a moral thing. It's all about how you personally feel, you know, because music changed. You can't just do music. Everybody wants to be a music and social media influencer. It's like, you can't just stick. If you would just stick to the music and keep your hands to yourself, you would have to worry about getting canceled. You know, I would say remarket it and like put the slap on a t-shirt, maybe try to be like a little I'm Rick James bitch to it. You know what I mean? Like, try to like, you know, save your face somehow, because if that's how you make your money, that's how you make your money. But I mean, yeah, should the person be canceled? Absolutely. At least for 5 years.
Pass the mic. Would you give
How do you feel about that? I'd be hurt.
Well, it depends on if you're talking about entertainment or politics. Because if you're talking about this gentleman right here, he does what the fuck he wants.
His mouth is open, wide open.
I know.
How convenient.
That's the only thing we got in common.
So do you think that this fella's gig should be canceled? Because
what do you think, Donald? Well, I think that if the school was in the way of the tomahawk, then it got bombed. And so I'm going to say, fuck them. Look, I like chaos.
All right, pass the mic.
My
Watch the real
go-to
interview.
Jay Watch.
What do you think, Jay Watch?
He should not lose his gig. He should lose his freedom first, and then do the gig in prison. Uh, if you're gonna slap a hoe, do it so no one knows. That's all I'm saying.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
This is what we do.
What do you think, Brenda? Okay, well, I think
That didn't sound like Jay Watch.
what'd you say, Jay Watt?
I said it. You probably didn't hear me, but yeah, Brenda, what do you think?
Well, I think that he got like David Green said he need to buy him a bag of accountability, because you need to. It's not TMZ's fault you lost money. It's your fault you lost money. Keep your hands to yourself. I don't care what she said. If she wasn't on top of you with a knife or a gun or whatever the case may be, and you wasn't trying to just get her off you, like Chris Brown, because I totally think that Rihanna started it. Okay, even though he should keep his hands to himself, but I'm just saying she started it. Okay, but as the mother of a boy, my only child is a son. I tell him all the time, keep your hands to yourself. But if she step up like a man and put her hands on you like she a man, you need to figure that out. No rules apply, right? You step up like a man, well, and this is coming before I get all the hate mail. This is coming from an abused woman. So I understand the theory of keep your hands to yourself, okay? Because I was in the middle of getting my ass kicked and I had the audacity to raise my hand and hit him back. And he grew like 30 times like the Hulk and he really fucked me up. So, ladies, keep your hands to yourself. But if he gets caught on tape doing it, you need to pay with your gig and it's nobody's fault but your own, bruh. All right, so now that we've got two
Wait,
questions
can I
out
say
the way,
one thing, ladies? If you want to step up like a man, just make sure you have a weapon at least. You can't just do it with fists. I'll just give you that advice. But anyway, that's my advice.
if you step up, your expectations of return fire is that. Right?
Yes.
If you over there minding your own business, then ain't nobody got no rights to put no finger, hand, toe, shoulder muscle on you. But if you step up, get ready to get fucked up. That's what my mama's told me. So I don't know. I'm just
Be
saying.
prepared, honey. Be prepared.
But definitely, I'm sorry that he lost his gigs, but he should definitely be down for that. Anyway, who's ready to play the next game?
I am.
Because we still didn't make it. All right. So this one is a new game. It's called Media Wars. Now, luckily for Sauce in the City, we got all these wonderful people. Patrick, we hope you'll be included out here making content about our show. And I love it all. I love it. I love it. So this is going to be a little media wars for the people on the screen. And Patrick, your vote is super important because you don't know none of us from nobody. So your vote is going to matter the most. All right. So I'm going to show you guys 3 clips of 3 pieces of content that has erupted out of the Sauce in the City universe. Okay, because I can't never have nothing to myself, right? Like as soon as I put it out on the screen, I look the next morning and 3-4 people got the same thing. So
No.
I've got to lead the pack. I'm okay with that because it's time for Media Wars. All right, so I'm gonna have to put you guys in back here for a second. So let me find out a curtain. Yes, ma'am. Oh,
I
I thought
was
somebody was
waving
saying
goodbye. I
No.
thought you were putting
okay.
us in the green. Yeah.
Yep, I'm gonna put you behind a curtain so that I can change your clothes and change your little setup here so that we can do media wars and I can get your feedback. What you guys are gonna do is you guys are gonna watch all three of these inserts and you guys are gonna tell me which one you like the best. It's pretty easy, right?
Right.
Okay. I only heard one right. Is that right or wrong?
Right.
I still only heard one right. Is that right or
Right.
wrong?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
That was
Okay,
right.
Yeah.
better. That's
Yeah.
better.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, now my audio is working because before I was like, okay, we're not doing nothing until we get it together. And now I be heard giving us some extra conversation over here. All right. So here's our screen for Sauce in the City Comedy Cartoon Corner. I love my work. I'm so brilliant. And this is your first insert. This one is by, hold on, let me see. Let me get it together over here. This one is by our no, I'll let our homeboy go last, right? Because he's got home court advantage. So this first one is produced by Funny Man Green, and it is another song that was inspired by one from J-Watch, which is called Gummy. So they took a stab at creating a video for it. And here it is. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the funniest man in the world, Funny Man, David Green. Tear the stage up, bring the funny, take your brain out, shake your body. Tear the stage up, bring the funny, take your brain out, shake your body. Funny Man, David Green. Tear the stage up, bring the funny, take your money, shake your body. Tear the stage up, bring the funny, take your brain out, shake your body. Tear the stage up, bring the funny, take your brain out, shake your body.
All right, y'all give it up for Funny Man Green. Yep, doing the magic. Oh, let me get it out my ear because it keeps playing. Hey, I forgot about that. Yeah, I forgot that it keeps playing. Shush. Okay, so let's get some comments about how y'all thought that went, just really quickly. So, how did that go for y'all? Let's try. I be her first.
Oh, I thought it was pretty cool. I think I got a little. Well, I mean, it gave me a little wiggle. I mean, the other one was that actually I like the other one got me a little
Wait,
bit.
I didn't. I
Like,
haven't played another one yet, so nobody knows what you're talking about. We're just talking about this one. Do you like this one?
yes, I do.
Yeah, how about the animation of it? What do you think?
Actually, that was spot on and
Okay.
everything. I definitely like this, and I liked how it went into like him being on stage and how it going into him looking like live and then straight into the animation. Because for a minute in there, I thought it was him being live and it was kind of him being animated. That was cool, and
Okay.
that was really dope.
I'm digging it. Okay, so we are going to vote. I want you to keep in mind three things. I want you to keep in mind the song itself. I want you to keep in mind the animation, the video quality, and I want you to keep in mind how it applies to this show. So that's how we're judging in those three areas: how it applies to this show, the video quality, and the song itself. Okay?
Okay.
All right, Rennie, Jenny, give us some comments, give us some thoughts.
So after writing down those three things and evaluating it critically, it definitely applies to the show because it's got like all not all of us, but it's got a lot of us doing stuff. I was just waiting for like the whole teeth thing, but that's for another. That's different. Anyway, the quality was pretty good. I don't know if it was my internet or what. It was a little herky, but I'm sure like the original's good. And then the song was kind of catchy. I was bopping along. I was doing my thing. So yeah, bring the funny.
I love it. All right, Randy, what do you think?
I liked the animation, no doubt about that. That's outstanding. The music, I'm not sure about the music. I mean, I like the song, but I don't know. It needs more punch to it.
All
And
right.
then it's obviously that was a lot in there about Sauce in the City, so that it definitely applies to the show.
I love it. All right, Jay Watts, what do you think?
I like the fact that I look like I just got out of college again, and that feels youthful enough for me. And I want to find an outfit somewhere on Temu, probably on Temu. I want to order an outfit for sure. I like those shades. I look good in this. I look good in that. That's what I'm trying to say. Is so. I'm like, I got the new songs. I'm doing the stuff for you. I'm cool with mama. So yeah, I'm gonna get that. Yeah, about 9 out of 10. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
All right, I'm digging it. How about you,
Oh,
Mocha?
go ahead. Go ahead.
I think it was good. Everybody.
Uh, 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 uh.
Yeah, it gives you like the showbiz vibes. Yeah, it definitely pertains to the show. I think the animation was cute. Little, everyone doing the. I think it is.
Absolutely. I think so too. How about you, Charms?
Wow, I really did like the visionary, the visuals. I like how in the beginning it showed him in like natural, just like live form. And like it kind of did a little usher with the like all white Air Forces from the bottom, and the camera just kind of like glided up to like put him on a totem pole. And ladies, I don't know if you want to date this one, because if he goes to the grocery store, if he was my man, no, you cannot go to the grocery store by yourself, because I seen him smile at every girl in every aisle in that grocery store. He even was in the aisle where Granny was at. He was over there reaching up, trying to help her with her little ketchup sauce up there, and I thought it was cool. And then the song, it was like it kind of just made me want to shop, like spend the money. Spend the
Hey,
money. That's all I
hey.
heard. Like, spend the money, spend the money. Maybe it's a female thing. I don't know, but I can go shopping to that song and, spend some money. And I
I
think that
love
it did
it.
incorporate the show because it did have characters. I thought it was for a stand up, for like an intro for maybe one of his stand up. But then it kind of gave a soccer dad vibe to it. So then I kind of like was a little bit thrown off in a couple of the animated scenes. But yeah, it was definitely a vibe. It passed my vibe check.
I love it. All right, Patrick, I left you for last because let's see if Betsy Jr. is going to let me do this. Okay, I left you for last because you're brand new. So tell us some thoughts. What'd you think of the video?
I thought it was fun. I liked the music. I liked the little jig at the beginning. I was kind of like doing this myself too. I
Okay.
mean, obviously, I have a little less context and kind of the seeing more of the show to get more of the vibe and stuff like that. But it was fun, just as like a stranger watching it. Like it held my attention the whole time. I thought it was like good energy. I liked it.
Very cool. As an AI video creator yourself of these snippets, does it pass the smell test?
For sure. I mean, if it's enjoyable to watch, then it passes any test. You know what I mean?
Loving it.
AI
All
or
right.
not.
All right, you guys, are you ready for video number 2?
Yes.
All right, let's see if I can do this because I'm back here pushing buttons and Betsy Jr. is like, "You need to get it together, sister." And I'm like, "I am. I should have did this at the very beginning, but I didn't." So, just hold on to yourselves. Okay, so that was number 1. Okay, so here is number 2. Everybody ready?
Yes.
All right, let's see if we can get this going. Okay, I guess. Oh, there it is. Like I said, Betsy Jr.'s a little slow today, but here we go.
Welcome, welcome, lost in the city. Getting down to the nitty gritty. That will show you all around how it gets down and get lost in the city. Lost in the city, so lost. Big and soft. Lost in the city, so fly. And now we got the fun, got ain't never done, we've only just begun. Got game, yeah, we got drop the mic, like it's okay, didn't win it. That's all it is. In the city, so cold. Bring in the dog. In the city, so cold. And now the club.
Now, stop the late night comedy. And
What a fun is when you got is that it? Because I don't hear anything else.
Yeah, we didn't really see it either.
It was like really like
Choppy. Pretty choppy.
yeah, like it was blank white for like 30 seconds or so.
All right. There's a big, let me tell you.
Is Betsy Jr. having a stroke too?
All right. Okay.
Yeah,
Let's stop spinning circles.
And your voice is breaking up,
Okay,
Brenda.
cool. All right. Let's get some comments. Is it? Yeah, it's gonna be because is better now? Is it better now? How about now? Okay. Well, Ivy Heard, give us some comments on that video.
I didn't see it hardly. It was choppy in and out. The song and the video.
Say it again.
I said it was choppy. I couldn't hear the song at all. barely and everything. It was cutting in and out.
Hey, Betsy. Betsy Jr. Okay, let me see if anybody else heard it. How about you, Rennie? Did you hear it?
It would help if you could hear me. But yeah,
Yeah.
I heard some of it. It was also really cutting in and out, and I don't know if it was my internet or where the finger. It doesn't matter. What I did hear, I did enjoy, and I think, yeah, I think I might have seen some people that I want to see more of on there for sure. And like maybe we could try that again when like. I don't know. Maybe just post it to something and I'll find it and I'll rewatch it and give a more
When
professional opinion.
Betsy Jr. is feeling better.
Yes, when she's not having a stroke of her own.
When like, Betsy Jr. is feeling better. Randy, what do you think?
I like that music. I like that music better. That had some more.
Did you hear any of it?
I did. I was hearing more of the music than I was seeing of the animation, and so. But I definitely heard the music. And the animation.
Me too. Like.
But it's definitely had Charleston City. I mean, all of us.
I'm definitely.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see. I'm just gonna see if this third one plays better. We'll see how this works. Jay Watch, did you get to see any of that? Mute your mic.
Yeah, see, my computer is not going crazy as well. But I saw a black screen, a white screen, then I heard somebody scream. And that's what I did. So
I gotta go back and see this and see how it played. Let's see. Mocha, did you hear anything?
Not really. I just seen white screen and then I'd seen like a picture flash and then back. I didn't really hear anything, so I'm sorry. I wish I could have. I mean, I'm sure it was great. I'm sure it was.
It did this. I love y'all. Tar, did you hear anything? Uh-oh. Oh,
yeah, no. I all I heard was South in the City. Yay, yay. And then it just like would go blank, and then I heard South in the City, and I'm like, okay, I like the energy. So the energy of it passed the vibe check, but I couldn't see like any visuals. And yeah.
I definitely got to go back and see how much we actually seen, because I was over here. The screen was spinning and I share it from. And Betsy Jr. over here going through her own personal menopause situation. I'm gonna see if this one plays better. Hold on a second. All right, so this one, cancel that because I'm not even on the right song. That's funny. She was. I was watching. I wonder what this they're seeing. I'm like, I wonder how much of this they are seeing. I really do, but I hope they're getting some of it. All right, so this is our last submission. Let's see if I can get it before it blurts out. Yeah, my computer is struggling. Betsy, come on, we can do this. We can do it. Well, Patrick not here anymore, and so we got a few less folks. So we'll see if maybe the strain of the people, maybe, I don't know, but let's check it out. Hang tight. All right, pray for Betsy. We praying for you, girl. Po Betsy. Oh, let's see. Nope, that ain't it. That's not it. Oh, here it is. All right. Well, I got a lot of content and I should have did this at the beginning. I should have did it when she was feeling better. I waited too long. But here's the third entry. This-
Hey, 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 funny man here. I'm gonna sing a song so clear. Brenda's got tricks to show you too. We'll have some fun with the whole crew. Learning from each other now. Growing on the na na na, gonna have good times. Hey, 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 under the night sky. Na na na, gonna laugh and play. Hey, 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 all through the day. Angel music is so tight. Fun and lessons in the night. If you're open, you might see knowledge comes so naturally. Learning from each other now. Growing what it takes now. La la la, gonna have good times. Hey hey hey, under the light sky. Na na, gonna laugh and play. Hey hey hey, all through the day. Abigail says, bring it to Jesus. Jay Wash loves his Reese's Pieces. And not stay in the chat while Brenda Brown hosts from the back. Now have good times. Hey, 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 under the night sky. La, 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 gonna laugh and play. Hey, 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 all through the day.
All right. Did you get into that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That was
Much
better.
better.
It was still hit and get there, kind of. Like,
Did I- Okay. Did y'all get any of that?
yes.
A little bit. Quite a bit.
No, yes, a little
There's
bit.
there's
Yeah, Betsy Jr. is on.
Can you
I
hear
know.
us, Brenda? Because we can
Can
hear you.
y'all can't hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Brenda.
I know Betsy Jr. over here having a heart attack. Hold on a second. She
I
like,
know.
do it again. Do it
It's Jay
again.
Watts blowing
And
bubbles for me.
I'm gonna cut off everything. Just do it again, and I'm gonna make sure the whole show don't play. Well, I hope everybody tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond. I know it plays a lot better when you're watching it than when you're in here, because what we can't see and what we can't hear, they actually can see and they can hear, and it runs fine for them. So I'm hoping that everybody will send in their comments. I love all three of them. I think you guys are out there smoking it. Like, I'm so proud of y'all. I don't even know. All right. Anywho, that game was a bust because Betsy Jr. was just not having it. So, what would comedy do? I got more questions for you. Are y'all ready?
yes.
Yes.
All right. More questions. I love questions. Questions. All right. So this one caused another frenzy on my page today. Everybody was just in on it, and I was like, okay, let's see what the world says. All right, so you guys have three tickets, who are you going to see out of these people? Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, Meg the Stallion, Lotto, or Glorilla? And you get to pick three.
Mm.
Who are you going to go and see? I be her.
You said Nicki Minaj.
Cardi
Love.
B, Megan the Stallion, Lotto, and Glorilla.
Mm. I'll say Megan. And
Okay,
um, I really don't know too much about um that type the hip hop stuff too much and everything.
so
I
you
listen
gonna
to
get your tickets up?
yeah. Like I said, now if it was if Doechii was in there, that would be who I would go for. I would go for Doechii before I would go for all of them. Me personally,
So you gonna trade in your three tickets for one ticket to Dochi?
uh, yeah, you know what? I would give them to my niece and nephews and everything. I'm not gonna enjoy it and everything because then I'm gonna act like I'm young again and break another leg and everything. I already be
Break
slacking down the
another leg.
stairs and acting like I can still do it all like that, doing the splits and stuff. Because I used to be a gymnast, which I'm not anymore. So yes, I think I'm gonna give them damn tickets away just to save a leg. And let me see what your old ass gonna do, Randy.
Oh, I'm going to be a scalper, and I'm going to be selling those tickets for everything I can get.
And then who are you gonna go see?
Cardi B.
Oh,
Okay.
What do you think, Randy Jane?
Well, I'm not as well versed in some of these artists either. So, considering I only know like two of them, I would probably go see themses, and that would be the Nicki Minaj person, and the Cardi B name sounds familiar. Other than that, I'm hawking that ticket. Feels gooder. Yeah, let me just get some money so that I can buy some merch. Yeah, that'd be great.
He said the Cardi B person.
That Cardi B lady person. What you think, Jay Watch?
Well, I'm bringing Cardi B because I already met her and I'm going to need her to strip for me. And then I'm going to bring Big Lotto. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. You know what I'm saying? And then I got to bring, yeah, Glow. See what I'm doing. We come out in. Yeah, Glow. That's it. What do you think, Mo?
So I already seen Nikki. I seen her tour last year and a half ago. So she was great. I already seen her. I already seen Cardi before, but that was a younger Cardi. So I'd probably be interested in newer Cardi. I already seen Meg with her Meganese. She was bopping around. I seen her already. So I haven't seen Glow yet. So I definitely would see her. And I haven't seen what was the other option? Why did I forget?
Lito?
Oh, Lotto. Yeah, I would
Lotto.
definitely see her
I
too
wrote it
because
down,
she's got some
but
songs too. So I would do Lotto, Glow, and Cardi again because her tour is about to be crazy. So I already seen Nicki on her last crazy tour, and that was epic. So yeah, that's what I would pick. And Charms, what do you think?
Eesh. I mean, since it's just tickets, like crowd, I'm gonna have to go with Big GLO. That's my baby. It's giving head, face, ass, titties, head, face, ass, titties. I'm going with Big Glow. That's my baby. And she gonna bring all the hoochie girls out. Now I'm saying Sexy Red gonna pop. She gonna pop that. She gonna pop that. That newborn smelling coochie on the stage for sure. So I'm where the hoochie mamas at. I'm in there. I'm with Big Glow on that one.
And what do you think, Brenda? Okay, so I'd be passing in my tickets to go and see like Tony Braxton and Cedric the Entertainer in Love and Laughter. That show is amazing. If you guys are ever in Las Vegas or they're ever in your city, it is Tony Braxton and Cedric the Entertainer in Love and Laughter. It is an amazing show. I don't know what has ever happened to it, but when I had my old job, I got to watch them every time they came to town, and it was really a good show. So I'd be passing in my tickets to go see them. All right, next question. Hmm. I got a question. Comedy. Is it okay to get another comedian's joke verbatim? No, I'm not going to ask that. I'm going to ask this one. Is it okay to buy a joke and use it as your own without giving credit to the writer? Period. Mocha.
I mean, if you bought it, then why are you giving credit for it? You bought the rights to it, right? Like, that's what I feel like. What's the point of mentioning it? It's not your joke. And what's the point of buying it if you're going to mention it's someone else's joke? Then you look like the joke on stage. Like, that's how I feel. Like, you're buying the credit. You're working the crowd. Then you're like, oh, my bad. That's not mine. I just feel like it ruins the moment.
Okay. Does that work the same way in music?
With music, it's different because I mean, I guess it kind of is the same way, but honestly, with music, it's different because people recognize more what the music is, and so
Okay.
when you are crediting it, it's like more of like it's more like a homage more than like taking something from it. It's like you're trying to make it better, or you're trying to make a flow that's different with it. So, but if you bought it, still, you don't really need to, unless you're like it goes to a far place and you're like, oh, you know what? And once if it hits the Grammy stats or it gets an award, then you give your homage. But in that moment, no, you don't need to do it in the moment. That's how I feel. Randy, how do you feel about this?
Well, I know Rodney Dangerfield, he would give you $50 if he used your joke. So I actually sent him a couple jokes. So if you buy it, that's yours.
Right.
Now, if you didn't buy it, well, that's called copycat.
Right.
So
You're right.
That's a whole different ball game right there. What do you think, Rennie Jenny?
Yeah, I kind of would have to be on that same little bandwagon there because, like, you paid for it, you do what you want with it. I mean, like, there are some professional photographers that take, these beautiful images of us at the Ren Fair, and they all have their little trademarks in the bottom corner. That way, even if you do sell it, at least you know it's theirs, So I get that. But I guess with a joke, it would be different because it's words. It's not something you can tangibly, like document or repeat necessarily. So that's the only thing is how are you going to incorporate a joke into telling what this joke was brought to you by number two? It doesn't work like that. I don't think it does. Okay. What do you think, Jay Watch? Are you a
that was good. That was good. Hey, do that again. Do that again.
What? This joke was brought to you by the number two. Is that what you're looking for? You're welcome.
Ay, Dios mío. No, what were we talking about? Oh, shoot. The
How
joke.
high
Oh,
are
yeah.
you? I mean, how are you?
Are you awake?
If you buy a joke.
Yeah, first of all, I can buy a joke now? What's happening? This is on my end. What's going on? You gotta stop. If I bought a car to my homeboy in my car, I'll be there. He's doing your ass in my car. Nigga, please. Go somewhere. My car now. Okay. Yeah.
I know that's right.
Who wants to
Well, there are comedians out there who can perform like crazy, but they have a bit of issue coming up with material. So they have these other set of comedians that are amazing writers, but are scared to death to get on the stage. So these two entities meet, and one buys the joke from the other so that they can perform it. So I'll say it for him. Brenda, what do you think? Okay, so I think that you should always pay homage. Whether you buy a joke, whether you buy a song, whether you buy a car, if you buy a car and you get into an accident and it saves your life, you jump out going, shout out Toyota, right? You don't take it for yourself. You don't be like, oh yeah, that's my car. My car. No, you be like, shout out to Toyota for the, the safety things. So me myself personally, whether I purchased it or not, if it's a lyrical miracle, a musical discovery, I'm definitely shouting out like Nacho Bryan. I could not say his name and just be like, doo doo doo, boop boop boop. I did all the animations myself. I did everything myself. You don't need to know his name. No. Shout out to Nacho Bryan. Heck yeah. Because if I'll pay for it, then somebody else will pay for it. And the next person. And there's nothing wrong, I don't think, with saying thank you to somebody who gave you something to help you out,
That's true.
whether you purchased it or not. Because you might have purchased the first one, but if you said thank you, maybe the next three would be free.
I just
See?
remembered something.
Yes, ma'am.
So there's actually a country song where the dude's like, I got a letter from this fan who said that my song wasn't long enough and he wrote me another verse and it goes like this. But he never said who it was that actually sang the song or that
Right.
came up with the extra lyric. But he still paid homage. And so I get that. I see the importance of that now in retrospect.
Yeah, yeah. I just think it's super I don't know. I don't know if you should or you shouldn't. I don't know what people do or they don't. But I am never too proud or too egotistical to say thank you to somebody who has done something. Um uh, if I paid Jay Watch for his music, every track he gave me, I'd still be on stage going sauce in the city. Go Jay Watch, go Jay Watch. Right? The payment only says you can't give it to somebody else. Right? That's the only thing the payment says. But definitely, I didn't make up the song. I didn't write the song. I didn't do nothing. And the way that it becomes greater for both people, if one person just says thank you, that's all. I don't know. But our last question is the one that I got ready to read, and then I said, nope, I ain't gonna do it. But it's our last question, so here we go. Last question is, come on, go, go, go. Here we go. Do you think, okay, so wait, I got a question. Hashtag comedy. Do you think that there's a pay gap between men, women, and LGBTQIA comedians? What do you think? I be her.
Um, Definitely.
Yeah? You think
Yeah.
so?
Well,
You think that?
a gap. I haven't been out there like that,
Okay.
but I'm on the scene. Not like I said, I've met quite a few comics. I've been on a lot of little punk stages and stuff like that, and I do it for fun. Don't like I said, they'll be like, "Oh, Stacey, you want to do something?" And they like, and I'll just do it. But I have heard about other comedians that don't get paid the same as men get paid,
Oh,
and um, as
okay.
far as the LGBT, like, being that I go to the school and the stuff like that, that's a whole different breed and everything, and they be getting it. The L they be getting it.
I would think in the lineup of men, LGBTQIA, and women, I think LGBTQIA is at the top of the pay scale, then
Yeah.
men, then women.
That, yes, I have to agree that because the LG they really be, especially down here, because that's just how I go to school with and everything. They be like, they're doing shows and then movies, and I'm like, wait, I'm in your class. What the hell? You know, yes. So yes, and they'll get upset if you don't go to their open mics. So, well, that's another story. But yeah, I think it's the LGBTQ and everything because we've had problems down here with them and male as well. So
Oh God.
yes. So yeah, they up there. I know we ain't up there yet. So we
That's
got to
all
keep
you
on
know.
sucking. I mean,
Okay.
working.
Wow.
Pass the mic.
Pass the mic. Who was? Oh, let me say somebody else can suck. Let me see. Charm. She got lips.
I can't.
Yeah, so after my little lip rendition, I had to say, being that females are not like the hot commodity in, the comedy world, the men are more the commodity, to be honest, to say the least. However, I think women cost money for everything. So it's, to me, kind of thing where it's like they don't have as many female comedians that are getting on the stage that are fluent in their craft. So to find one who's really talented, I think they're definitely gonna have to spend more money to accommodate them.
So put them in a lineup. 1, 2, 3. LGBTQIA, men and women. Who do you think is at the top?
Between men, women, or LGBTQ?
That is correct. Who's at the top?
I think Holly Weird, the way it's, set up, I'm going to say LGBTQ, elemental P to Z.
Okay, then who comes next?
I'm going to go with, I'm going to go with women and then men.
All right, pass the mic.
How about you, Rennie? Did you go yet?
I have not.
Okay.
So the thing is, I totally see what you're saying, Charms. Like women are more high maintenance. And then I totally see what you're saying too, IB her, about the LGQ asterisk parentheses hyphen dash umlaut. I'm sorry, there's too many syllables. Like I get it, but I don't, but I do, but I don't. But I'm just here, man. I'm just here. But yes, I would probably have to agree with the IB her on that whole thing of just because of like honestly, my oldest is identifying as things, and so I get it. Like I'm living it. And
So
it's
put them
weird
in order.
because I was not prepared for this.
LGBTQIA,
But
men and women.
so yeah, they do, some of them are a little bit more demanding and in your face about it, like it's she, and I'm like, oh yes sir, man, person. And then
Yeah,
my
this thing is
child
on.
does thing that gets offended when I say they instead of she, and I'm like, okay, just I still love you, but their sibling
Y'all.
who also identifies confusedly, like is okay with me saying they, is okay with me saying them by their regular name. So some of them are definitely much more uptight about I am this, and I'm like, okay. And the other one's like, I'm this. Is that okay? I'm like, okay. So the high maintenance thing, I totally get that, IB her. So I would, the thing is also you have to think about where you live, because in the South, unless you're in a metroplex, ain't no LGQ hyphen parentheses playing on any stages. So there's that factor, is like, what region of the country are you in? So for that reason, in East Texas, the LGQs are going to be at the bottom of that totem pole. And then because we are in East Texas, the men are going to be at the top of that totem pole, putting women squarely in the middle.
Okay, she brought it. She landed it. All right, pass the mic.
What do you think, Randy?
Well, back in the day, I mean, it was dominated by men. if there was a woman being like Phyllis Diller, maybe Lucy Ball, there was a couple here and there, but it was all men. Thought of seeing a woman on stage telling jokes? No, it didn't happen. But now it's changed quite a bit. The women have come along quite a ways. But I would say LGBTQ at the bottom, women and then men, because I think it's still kind of dominated by men. But the women have made some inroads like crazy, like Amy Schumer. I seen her live. I think she's funny as hell.
I love her, yeah.
What do you think, Jay Watch?
Top as the alphabet community, men and women, unfortunately. But what you gotta do is you gotta do shows at their places to get to know them. Then they'll respond by bringing you into the community, and that's how you become the top, like me. So, what do you think? Okay.
So to be completely honest and to keep it 100, so when you're in a male dominant area, it's going to be the men regardless that are going to be making the most, because that's where it's dominant. And being a rapper as well, that's what it is, male dominance. And women have to work twice as hard just to get into the positions that men do. And so even with then, also in the business world, sometimes women can be too nice. When money is offered, we're like, oh my God, thank you. And we don't even try to counteract. And so I think that's what, like, sometimes it's limiting just to keep your spot. So I don't think that people like as women, we don't sometimes like recognize as much as the worth as that what the other men are getting. So we need to do some marketing, figure things out. But all together, I feel like it's honestly not even about gender. It's about who's bringing the ratings, who's bringing the people, who's bringing the entertainment. So at the end of the day, top, it only depends on who is bringing it the most. If you want to do a percentage of overall, men's going to be first. And then women, I know LGBT, they're definitely coming in. They're definitely rolling right now, but it's also still new a little bit. Like, so the ones that are there, they're bringing in the top dollar, but there's not as many. So it's like, it's still this totem pole. But at the same time, the person who's going to win is the one that's bringing the heat, who's bringing the people, who's bringing the funny, who's bringing everything. So at the end of the day, it don't matter about gender. It matters about who's really bringing what to the table.
Okay, I love it.
But Brenda, what do you think?
I think definitely it is men heading out the top of the eating table, and then you have LGBTQIA, and then down there coming in for third is women. And I think it is because a lot of what you guys have said about, women in comedy, I like when you give them something or when you give them money, they're like, oh my God, thank you. And it's usually one woman per 4 or 5 men on a show. So that woman is so excited that she's the one that got picked for that particular show that she loses her expectations for what she wants so that she doesn't outbid herself. Right. Because there are 3 or 4 other women comedians standing in line waiting for her to make one false move, which I feel is unfair. And if I ever was a comedian, the world of comedy would be in trouble because I'm asking for what I'm asking for. Which brings me to this thing, which is why we only had one newbie tonight, because whenever I get to the question of how much, now comedians all say they want to be paid, right? Everybody has the gripe, the bitch, the moan, the complain. I want to be paid. Why promoters don't pay me? Why people don't pay me? Well, I have asked every single person that I have invited in season 5, how much? And do you know that nobody can tell me? I've gotten answers like, go ahead, I be her. Well, tell them. You tell them.
I asked for 800
See,
because
and ask with your chest out because why?
Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I am that good and I'm worth it. And it's 3 days, and I just lost my job. And actually, no, because I'm worth it, and I'm making sure that her show is gonna be worth it as well. From that 800 she spends on me, she's gonna triple that. And about that 20,000 that she got a good bomb person on board, that's not gonna be. That's a drop in the bucket because we're gonna make it happen.
We're
So
gonna
yeah.
make it happen. We're gonna learn how to fly high. Oh, wait, that's a different show. Anyway, yes, I just thought to myself, for all this intent and purpose, I ask, I don't care who you loving in your spare time. I've asked everybody that same question. So, Rennie Jenny, I haven't asked you. What is the expectational amount to see Rennie Jenny live in Las Vegas, June 23rd, 24th, 25th of 2027?
I
What's
don't
your
know.
cost?
You never asked me before. Way to put me on the spot. I don't know. I'm a cheap date. I guess I'll go 750.
She said I'm a cheap date. All right. We asked Charms. How about you, Randy?
I think the headliner is like 500 a show, so that'd be 1,500.
Okay. See how Randy worked the math out and he said it with his full chest? That's like a white
Okay,
male
Randy.
comedian talking. Okay.
You fit.
All right, Jay Watch. How about you?
1550.
Well, I
I
thought
was with that.
I
Put
thought
some
he was
old
gonna
pimping on
say
that.
I thought he was gonna say 1,501 cents.
1550.
1500. 1550.
Well, I will tell you guys like this any given time or day. I am a $2,000 show, period. If you want me to come to your city and do the work and throw the show, it's $2,000. And that's before I even decide to say yes. So you guys get me for a discount every week. Those who are tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond, y'all get me at a very basement discount. I've been asked to go to places and I have said no because I'm lazy, number one, and number two, I got a job. Yes, I be her.
Oh, for real? Because look, uh, we could do this. Oh my good, this would be so awesome. My, I'm a Libra, and you just why would you say
I'm a
that?
Libra too.
Oh,
I am
oh my,
yes, I am a
it's so clicking.
$2,000 all inclusive show. I bring everything with me, the whole show. All you have to do is stick the key in and turn, and poof, out
Okay,
comes a comedy show.
we can do it in my backyard, and
uh
I can make the proceeds. No, my backyard is nice. It's big
oh
enough.
god.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, I'll block the street off.
All right. Well, it's time for we usually will play chatting it up, but I want to do something different. I made up a new game today and I just want to see how it goes. There's six of you here, so each one of you will need a partner. So, in order to decide who gets to pick their partner first, I'll play a simple game of tap in so that we can hurry it up. So, the easy question is who wrote the intro?
Kevin.
Charms.
Jay Watch.
That is correct. All right, Charms, you get to pick your partner first.
Jay Watch.
All right.
Twin.
Okay.
Hey, twin.
So here is the name of the game. Let me put everybody else down here behind the screen. Everybody pay attention to the rules so that when it's your turn, you'll know what I'm talking about. All right, you two. This new game is called Fill in the Blank. What I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you guys a question, and one of you will start. You guys will answer the question and I will drop you from the screen. Your partner must fill in the blank. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the story must match. It cannot go off the track. It's like one wavelength, right? So the question will be, one of these questions I ask, and I'll get their opinion, right? One of you will start with your point of view, and once that person is dropped off the screen, your partner must pick up and continue carrying the ball with your point of view. Okay? If your partner fails to do so, y'all lose, and that's your time. Okay? So if you can keep the conversation going, your time limit is 1 minute between the two of you. And you must keep it going no matter who is on the screen and who ain't. So, and for instance, J Watch starts, I drop him from the screen. Charms, you got to pick up. J Watch, soon as I enter you back onto the screen, you have to start talking because I'm going to drop her. If either one of you misses the ball, you guys are out. Okay? All right.
Yes.
So, question is, da 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 da. Oh, I got tons of them. You just wait. Okay. Name a villain and a do not repeat each other's comments, but name a villain. Tell us why you picked that villain, and you guys are gonna go back and forth in the manner I just said. To decide who's, or do you guys know who's gonna go first? I'll let you guys decide.
So we can't say the villain's name?
You can say the villain's name and tell me why you picked them. Tell me your point of view. So if I were asked the question, I'd say my villain's name is the Joker, and I like the Joker because the Joker had 3 movies. Blah 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 blah. When I drop you from the screen, Jay Watch must pick up your point of view and carry the ball to the finish line. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So who's gonna go first?
I'll go.
Okay, so that's my question. Name a villain, and tell me why you like that villain.
Okay. I'm gonna go with
She's gonna go with the Joker, and the Joker had a love Harley Quinn. He loved Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn did not love him at first. She was his psychiatrist, but then she fell in love with him, and he dared her to just take him.
he begged her to beat on him and whip him and drag him and spend all his money. Yeah, the Joker, he loved him some. Yo, that Harley, that's that chick right there. She, with all the domestic violence activities too. So, you know what I'm saying?
All the activities. And matter of fact, she jumped into the acid on purpose just to show how much love she had for him. Now, if that ain't love, I don't, that's kind of love that I want. Are you going to jump into acid for me? you know.
If it's not love like that, I don't want it because I'm trying to tell you, friend, I felt that when she jumped in the acid. I felt that. I don't never want to love nobody that hard though. You know me personally, but that
And
girl Harley.
scene. Very good. Y'all give it up for yourself for doing the very first fill in the blank. You guys made it 60 seconds. Now let's see if your castmates can match your shine. All right, IB Her, who is going to be your partner out of these two? You have J Watch and Charms.
Whew. Let's do this, Charms.
All right, J Watch. Oh man, they stuck with girl power on you.
Okay.
All right. So the question is, we already asked that one. What style of comedy is associated with witty one-liners and sarcasm? Who's going first?
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Who's going first? I be her,
I
Charms.
guess.
Huh?
Yeah.
I guess.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. So you start. What style of comedy is associated with witty one-liners and sarcasm? Charms.
Camille.
This some bull stuff. This is bullshit. Okay, bullshit. That's what it is. Bullshit. One liner. Bullshit. I'm a storyteller. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple of one liners. What happened? Fucked up your leg. How? Dog bed. Well, no. What happened to
I mean, when I tell you I was so afflicted the other day because I think that's what I'm a hit for. Afflicted. Afflicted, it gives everything. Everything is like, man, that shit had me afflicted. That shit had me feeling afflicted.
Nest? It did. You know what? Nest. Nest on a nest. Nest on everything I love. Nest. It really did. Nest. And if y'all don't know what Nest is, it's Nest.
No, cause no funny shit on T, like no funny shit, like for real, like no funny, bro, like no for real, like word to my Timberland, no funny shit, bro.
Word. Word.
And
Word.
Good. Give it up for Charms and Ivy Her. Yay! Clap out in the audience. All right, Brittany, Jenny, you have your choice between Charms and Ivy Her. Who will you be filling in the blank with tonight?
I'm gonna stick with some Charms. I love you, I be her.
I love
All
you.
right. All right, you two. Next question up.
Did I mess up the other question? Like I thought you was asking me a question, so I answered the question.
You're supposed to. You're supposed
Okay, because
to.
I was lost. Okay,
You're
I was lost for
supposed
a
to
second.
answer the question. When you drop out, your partner is to pick up your point of view and run with the ball. When they
Gotcha.
drop out, you are supposed to pick up where they left off and run with the ball. The
You running,
story,
girl. You
but it
running.
has to make sense in the same direction. It is one vibe. All right.
Got
So the
that part.
question is, you're not the man of the house if you fill in the blank, Rennie Jenny.
Or the woman of the house. Like I've been wearing the pants in this family for ever since I moved out on my own. And like I've been doing this shit. Like I've been running hard and fast.
You ain't the man of the house if you ain't laying pipe, if you ain't fixing pipes, okay? If you can't get up in that sink when that sink broken, or get up in that tub when that tub is overflowing, you just ain't the man of the house.
Nope. Man of the house does all the hard labor, and the women of the house hire the dudes to do the hard labor. That's what we do. We're the brains, and they're the bronze. Men of the house do manly shit. Ladies of the
Gotta lay the wood. Gotta buy and lay the wood. The good wood. You gotta go into the home improvement store and look at the wood. Just look at the wood.
I mean, you got to size it up, size matters. You got to size them up. This is why in the polyamorous society, there's one woman and 6 different men. You got the mechanic, you got the plumber, you got the carpenter, because you got to lay that wood.
And somewheres in a Mideastern country, they got 6 wives, 4 phones, 2 to 6 different life insurances. You got to pay the bills. You just gotta pay the bill.
And time. You give it up. Good job, ladies. Good job. You're catching on, Charms. Good for you. All right. So then we have Randy. You have these two lovely ladies to choose from. Who will you be filling in the blank with?
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a lady by the toe. If she screams, slap her down. No!
You're going to jail now. Oh.
Charms!
I'm just telling you, Randy, if they come for these videos, there goes
evidence.
that.
Oh,
All
boy.
right. So the question for you guys is, would you drop the social media and phone to go back and live in the 80s or 90s? Randy, you start.
I just think that's crazy. You know, everything's on the phone now.
I think it's just, what are we living in? These times that we living in is not matching why we need to live without our phones and did you say electricity too? I mean, the house is about to collapse now. I don't know how.
Well, yeah, I guess we could go without the phones. I mean, we did it for a long time. I mean, there wasn't cell phones until what, the 90s, maybe 80s, if you wanted to carry a tank around. So cell phones are kind of driving everything right now. Just drop it and we'll go back to human contact and maybe beepers. Just have.
Because when we used to just ride our bikes and everybody knew whose bikes was who, and we didn't need cell phones, everybody knew we at Auntie house. Oh,
Because everybody would meet up at Auntie's house and have a big party, and you'd need no cell phones because we're having too much fun playing in the mud and playing with your toys. And cell phones are just a chunk of metal that you really don't need. It's a bunch of
And
BS.
time. Very good, you guys, and filling in the blanks. There's really no points awarded for this game. I just wanted for you guys to catch each other's vibe. This is a learning from each other now. Jay Watch.
With his mouth.
And a pie?
Rest of the cast. Nah. Have a good
What you eating?
What's that, ramen?
Apple pie?
time.
What kind of noodles?
Lasagna.
Noodles.
Oh,
Lasagna.
lasagna. All right. Well, we've come to the end of another amazing episode. But of course, out of 101 comments, we can't leave out of here without playing Checking It Up. And so what I want you guys to do is on your way out, and you guys can either, I don't have to go to work tomorrow, so I will be in the green room for a few minutes. But after you do your monologue for Checking It Up, you are able to leave and go home, or you can stay tuned to the green room. It's up to you. So let's start with our girl, I Be Her, with the awesome little hairdo here, one of our triplets. I Be Her, I need you to give it to him. And then I need you to tell us what you've learned in 2 hours, 6 minutes, and 30 seconds. And go.
Hello. I'm gonna give it to y'all because I am not gonna go to culinary school. It's a too far of a walk. And you gotta go for a whole year, and you gotta go every single day. I'm talking about 3 days from 9 to 3, Monday through Friday. And I gotta work. And guess what? They was like, but it's free. I said, you know what? For 3 weeks of class instead of a whole year of some free stuff. What am I supposed to do from 9 to 3? 9 to 3? That's my whole thing. Okay, I'm gonna give it to you. Oh, I'm sorry. She fell down. Bitch down.
Okay, what did you learn in 2 hours, 7 minutes, and 36 seconds?
I learned that y'all look, I would rather be on Sauce in the City late night than to be at culinary arts school learning some cooking when I can watch the Food Network channel and continue to do what I do. I be Herbie cooking.
Oh, stay tuned to the green room. We have so many things to talk about. So, our newbie did not make it to the end of the episode, but what did you think about him as we saw him?
Oh. Learning from each other. Na, 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 na.
Well, I see how that went. Okay, now it is time for you to do your checking it up monologue. So I'm going to put 30 seconds on the clock and rest of the cast.
Chatting up. Chatting up.
Sounds like it's all our Wi-Fi. Shit. Shout out to Zeke. Poor Bessie. Bessie. Oh, that's Nikki with that funky dancing. See, I pay according to experience, race, sex. None of that really matters. But poor Bessie, see, because we couldn't hear the song, but you were speaking the truth. I agree. Oh, that's lots of learning tonight, huh? Oh, bitch down.
All right, Rennie Jenny, feeling fancy. Give it to him and tell us what you've learned in 2 hours, 9 minutes, and 30 seconds.
Y'all just pray for me because I got a 3-day weekend at Sherwood. So I'm actually driving down there tomorrow night instead of Friday night. And I don't even know what kind of shenanigans we're having other than a vampire ball. But I learned that Patrick, even though he had to dip out early, actually scored the highest. So I think he's got potential. And I also learned that I didn't really know that too much awful lot about Miss Charms's ma'am, even though I think I've hung out with you before some of the others. But for some reason, like, I didn't really get your vibe, and I think I'm getting it.
Oh, right on.
Okay.
We love when that happens. All right, Rennie Jenny, 30 seconds on the clock. Rest of the cast.
Chatting up.
Cool. Maybe we'll have to touch dicks together. They're stifling my sizzle. Can I tuck in the corner, Nacho? Bacon, maybe get a Wi-Fi booster in your area, but I think you told me that already. LOL. I've tried, but they didn't help much. He making me want hit mustard now. Hot mustard. But I found if I turn my hotspot and leave it in the good spot, then I can connect to it with another phone and it works better. But it's not cooperating at the moment. I'll tap that. Did she say tap in or tap him? I got confused. Sizzling when bacon isn't steaming. Let's go! Tap in. Beans. Ask Patty if he's ever gone to TRF. That was the question. Ask him if he likes bacon. Tap that. Yay! He can be taught.
Randy, give it to him and tell us what you've learned in 2 hours, 11 minutes, and 24 seconds.
What I'll never understand about Tampa is they have these huge intersections, so 3 lanes, 4 lanes on every north, south, east, west, but they won't have a right-hand turn lane. So there'll be 40 cars in front of you, and you want to make a right-hand turn, and nobody else is going right but you. So if there was a right-hand turn lane, you'd already be down there and made that right-hand turn. That's bullshit. What have I learned? Oh, I learned that we might have another AI somebody to do some, graphics, right?
Well, that is a yes, and I'm glad that you brought that up. Yes, we may, but going through season 5, I really want everyone to start to focus in on what we're doing currently. One strong current at something is better than 3 or 5 or 7 different weaker currents, right? So
Yeah.
I would enjoy everybody working together and staying up to date if they're going to put out content, staying up to date on where we are with everything. That way, people that we've said goodbye to don't end up in the graphics. So you kind of got to stay tuned in on the show to see where what happens next because we move really fast. So there's that. All right, Randy, 30 seconds on the clock. Rest of the cast, chat it up.
I hope Jay Watch can handle all of these tonight. Shout out to Funny Man Green. Patrick Newbie. I'm sure I already like this blue, so Randy will like him. That's right. He was wearing a blue sweatshirt, wasn't he?
and a orange brick wall.
And an orange brick roll. Jeez, look out. Fresh meat. Supersize, Matt. Supersize me. Hi, Ratchet. Bacon. Bacon, 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 bacon. Full house tonight, except for Randy.
Mocha Jordan, go ahead and give it to us and tell us what you've learned in 2 hours, 14 minutes, and 24 seconds.
I learned a lot of people have different opinions, but they're great. I also learned that, people have different interpretations of money because people will ask for highs and lows. You know what I mean? It's really about what they do. I also learned that, some men like to slap a hoe here and there. I learned that tonight. And they just don't want to get caught. That's just what it is. So
oh no. Sounds like someone was paying extra close attention in class. All right. Well, 30 seconds on the clock. And rest of the cast.
all right. It says,
Okay. Chat it up. Y'all lazy. All right, go.
all right. So it says, oh, you speaking the truth? Oh, yeah, I agree. Lots of learning tonight. Shout out to Zeke. I paid according to experience, race, sex, and none of that matters. I be here as glory hole. That was great. Thanks to us both. She's doing great though. Saw a videotape of Afro man knocking a bitch out on stage. I felt bad for her, but I won't speak on stage and scare motherfuckers. Poor Tracy. I remember how that was going through rehab day by day, but she's doing great. Corny chips and queso. I was just wondering where Matt though, stroking my jalapeno. Nick Cannon will run out of skin before he was finished. Depends on why he hit her, though. I hope he's okay. I hope she's okay. That was my reasoning, too. Between Santana, Mocha, Jordan, Tracy, and I be here, some glorious ladies.
All right, Jay Watch, give it to him. Tell us what you've learned in 2 hours, 16 minutes, and 23 seconds, and go.
I learned that I'm getting too old to be out here in the streets because my bedtime is getting shorter and shorter. And today drained me. I ain't gonna hold you. Yeah, I don't know how I'm even right now on the screen because I am messed up, man. All right, here we go.
Well, what have you learned in 2 hours, 17 minutes, and 3 seconds?
Oh, that we have some fantastic ladies who are doing it for themselves. Oh, my lady, independent, throw your bras up at me. And I go, no, they hands it at me.
Oh,
It
well,
ran well. It's raining.
all right. So, can you do checking it up? I don't know. Are you focused? Can you?
Yeah,
All
do
right.
this.
So 30 seconds on the screen. And I am the rest of the cast. Charms is back here. Hold on. Uh ready? Chat it up.
All right. I hope Jay Watt can handle all this cake tonight. Shout out to Funny Man Green. I seen you a slice. Patrick Newby, I'm sure he'll be ready. Randy may like him if you make him some spaghetti. Fresh meat, fresh meat. Supersize who? Supersize me. Hi, Nacho. What up, bacon? She's full tonight. I ain't hating. Hilarious background, Patrick. You got me one. And now it's been a minute, and my time has not.
Been done. All right, Charms, give it to him and tell us what you've learned in 2 hours, 18 minutes, and 33 seconds.
I learned, we did a lot of fun new games. We can have fun different ways. Um, you kind of got to be on your toes, but I'm 10 toes down, so yeah, that's me. So
Meow.
yeah, I'm gonna have my, wet my whistle with that compliment. So, I think that the cast is very different, multiverses and multi-fashionedly talented. So it brings like such a different, because Randy, back in my day, I was like, oh man, I know it's gonna be some bullshit.
Oh no.
But it was funny and it was like such a great like icebreaker moment. And yeah, everybody, I thought Patrick was dope. He has his own definition of funny going on and it works for him. I like it. He was a vibe. And yeah, Jay Watch, he likes to party, but that's something we already know. You know what I'm saying? And go best friend. I mean, he came out at the party on a what? It's going up on a Wednesday, and I'm not there.
Oh no.
So
He was
yeah,
like, I'm gonna be there. All right, Charms. Well, 30 seconds on the clock, and I am the rest of the cast. So chat it up. Uh-oh. I think Charms, I think her camera done chatted it up as much as it dares to do.
it
Oh,
won't let
there
me
she
read
is.
the comments.
Okay. Well, hold on. Can you see the screen?
I can, yes.
Okay, so let me cheat a little bit. I'm just gonna, here we go. There you go.
Shout outs to Zeke, Freaky Zeke.
And I'm gonna get some more up here. Hold on. There we go. How about this one?
Oh, rated R night. Let's get weird. Good evening, everyone. Everyone, good evening. The kitchen's open. Tracy, you go, girl. You keep it going, girl. Yeah. Oh, that intro. I love it. Okay. Me too, twin. Day what? Damn, that sounds like an iPhone too. I'm Team Android, okay? Hey, friend. I'm disappointed for missing the blue shirt. Hey. Navy blue. Get it right. Check for my resume. Here, Nacho. What's up, fam? Hi, Chummy Chums.
I love how you read those. All right, everybody, we are out of here, but I cannot leave without doing, of course, our cartoon corner. We have to leave something in the sky for everybody else to fly by. I was thinking earlier to myself, I can't have nothing. I can't have nothing to myself. But you know what? Then I thought about it and I said, I'm glad that I have been able to inspire a nation of podcasters. So y'all keep it going, keep me on my toes, keep me flowing. And in the meantime, we got to give y'all some other stuff to, you know, to be inspired by. So check out this one of my favorites.